right, guys. And on that note, welcome back to the How'd I Get Here podcast, the podcast for positivity, progression, and finding your own path, where we don't discriminate against feminine energy, male energy, they, them energy, or any of that things of the above.
Yeah, that's against ADA.
Yeah. I haven't been to my AA meeting, but I'll go to them too. What up, y'all? It's your co-host, Jake. Whole lot of good things going on right now. Good energy in the room.
Ow.
It's me. I'm the energy.
Always.
Go ahead, Ash.
Oh, I'm going. I thought you were going. Sorry. Hey, y'all. It's me again. I'm in the chair. You know what that means? It's Tuesday. We got some stuff. According to Spencer, we got some hot stuff for y'all today. So I'm ready. I'm ready for this hot stuff.
Ooh, Mr. Nasty
Sizzling.
Time.
I don't.
That's my new spooky noise.
No,
I don't think that's.
I was gonna say you missed it out.
I don't think that was the button for that.
Oh no, yeah, you had to see the shoulder shit.
Guys,
should've
Jennifer
done the-
Lopez files for divorce from Ben Affleck.
Again? Like that motherfucker's been back and forth
But I
crazy.
thought though.
Not even being Batman helped
First of
him.
all, you're interrupting Spencer's intro.
My bad. That was breaking news.
Damn, Negro, yo, get it off the mic.
Oh, sorry. It's like stuck or
You want me
something.
to help you, or you still don't like
It's
it?
like stuck.
I got you.
Oh,
Hold on. I'm gonna do you one better.
In my head, I'm like, what is happening?
Got you. We friends again?
Maybe.
Okay.
You want that ASMR, right, nigga? Yo, it sounded nuts. All right, we here now.
okay.
Oh
Sorry.
shit.
Her
Look at
ASMR jokes is just hitting.
Right. Look at that. All
I
right.
feel like I look silly, but
Nah, you look
It's
like
alright.
everybody
I have
else.
to put mine on a slant because it's like pinching my hoops right now. I'm like,
And I got a hat on. You good, sis?
Right. And he not a Dodger fan.
What?
That's okay.
Oh, that's the hat.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yo, it's your boy Spence, King Aquarius, Mr. 20%, 4-Dog. If you know, you know.
By now, if you don't, you a loser.
Oh, not
Just look.
I kid.
Yo, we are here at the Collective Space, 258 Windsor Ave. I verified that today.
Verify the address.
Make sure y'all come down if y'all have a podcast, if you have a business, shoot, even if you just need a meeting room. They be doing therapy sessions in the back. They got snacks, they got coffee, they got water, and they got us.
And they recycle, taking care of the planet.
We go green. But today we have a very special, very interesting guest. No.
Damn.
who's the guest?
This nigga.
You queen.
Yeah, right? Get your ASMR going. We got Bernice, a highly motivated, result-driven, multidisciplinary business professional with 7+ years of hospitality and customer service experience.
Shit.
Bernice Johnson is a former mental health speaker, event coordinator, and photographer. Bernice is driven by her passion for people and community. She believes that integrating arts and business can truly transform communities and empower creative chasers like herself to be game changers. She enjoys combining her creative energy with her business mindset, teaching herself to do the bare maximum, which you're going to have to explain to me, the bare maximum with bare minimum. As she continues to move with intention, she plans to always make an effort to represent marginalized communities. Mom, I'm going to call you back. Like, she called me in the middle of that whole shit.
Oh my god! I was like, why are you saying mom? When I'm
Mama. But yeah, give it up. Give it up for Bernice.
You gave me crickets.
Welcome. It was an accident.
Wow.
Hello, everyone.
I don't DJ often.
Hello, everyone. I am Bernice. It feels so weird to I know that's my bio and stuff like that, but it feels so weird to hear it sometimes because
It was a lot to read.
You're like, wow, I did all that.
I did all that, and I haven't been doing all that recently because life is lifing, but I did all that, so it's so interesting to hear it again.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
So, tell us a fun fact about yourself before we get into the question of the day.
Oh,
A
snap.
fun fact about myself. Okay.
Me.
I have 7 toes. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Bruh. The shit that was about to come out my mouth.
I was gonna say that's why she took her shoe out.
Yeah,
Bro.
like, that's why her feet
toe
be
breathe.
I was about to go
Is that
sick.
were you about to say? Is that why I asked to take my shoes off?
That's what she said.
Yo,
I was gonna be like, that's why you walk with that limp.
Right.
I do not
You
walk
didn't
with
even
the
see
lamp.
her walk.
I know.
But they don't know that.
Looking like the
And
sniper.
now you would have been self-conscious
But
about
now
your
we
walk.
exposed you that you've never seen her walk before. You
looking
don't
like a
even know.
sniper's nightmare. Just-
Yo, that's crazy.
That is hilarious. Okay, hold on. Okay. Fun fact. I mean, maybe the fact that I've lived in 3 countries.
Okay,
Ooh.
talk about it, Flex.
So, born in
St. Lucia, damn nigga. Oh, my bad.
How you? Let me think.
My bad.
Let me think.
She knows her
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah.
I would hate to
Let
be
me
an
cook.
actor with Spencer.
Right? He's like, why you don't know your lines?
We not improv.
Damn.
No, but I was born in St. Lucia, and then I moved to Canada when I was 6, and I was turning 7, and I lived in Canada majority of my life, and then from there, I moved to Connecticut. I want to say like 2021, towards like the middle of the year.
Your shit
Oh,
just
yeah.
progressively
Oh
got
my
worse.
gosh, I too moved back to Connecticut in 2021.
You think it got worse because I came out here? Oh yeah.
Connecticut.
He's
Like,
I mean,
biased against his
people.
own state.
It was a really different transition to
I
be out here.
bet.
Like it's just like I went from, and honestly, I can say this because I have lived in both countries for a good amount of time, so I can say this. Canadians are genuinely a lot nicer, like a lot nicer.
I've heard that.
And that's just, and maybe it's just because I'm only in Connecticut, so I'm getting like a very limited, you know.
New England's hit or miss.
Not
Nah,
really.
I think
but
that's-
the New England
yeah.
culture, like, it's very stush. Like,
Yeah.
you'd be like, all the time to
Yeah.
like,
I feel like people also like,
Said Wisconsin.
I don't know, they're just different. I'll just keep it at that.
yep, there's no shame.
Yeah, they're just
I
different.
talk about it all the time. Fuck this
Not
state.
the air's gone. Damn, that's crazy.
I don't live here for real.
You pay taxes here? Unless you don't.
Listen, we're not going to get into that. People are listening.
Go ahead, Wesley Snipes.
Words. So
fine.
the question of the day, and it's funny because when I came up with the question of the day, like new events hadn't happened. So like my answer might even change. But what is your most annoying saying of 2024?
Like, we personally say it, or like,
Just like that you've heard.
Ski. Bow, bow, bow. Anything that comes out of Sexy Red's mouth.
But you like
You know
wop,
she got
wop,
a-
wop, wop.
Hell yeah, because that's from Kendrick.
Go fuck 'em up.
Wop, 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 dot, fuck 'em up. Hell yeah, that's the shit I'm on. I'm a wop, wop, wop before I ski. Nah.
Look at you.
I don't wanna
You
pow,
done-
pow.
You done it twice.
Shit, I'm just saying. Anything that come out
Might
of
do
Sexy
it
Red,
thrice.
anything that come out of Sexy Red's mouth is annoying.
she
I don't
do
want to
got
hear
her
it.
own lip gloss line now.
She's annoying.
Okay.
Damn. She's just not for you. But okay.
Right.
I
that's
don't
fine.
understand why she would be. What does she have to offer me?
A catchy beat.
No, she does not, because she didn't even make the beat.
Ooh, baby. She gave you
Girl,
a song
I
that
love
everybody
you,
can sing.
you my
What song?
everything.
That one.
Wrote this one for you, baby.
What song is that?
You my everything.
Baby, I love you.
How does it go?
Ooh, baby.
She's at least on tune.
Cause
I
did a
actually,
TikTok
I
dance
love
too.
you,
like,
babe.
I know y'all probably think I'm trolling. I actually have no idea what song y'all talking
I
about.
believe it.
That's fine.
Like,
No, that's fine. Just look it up later. It's called You My Everything.
I'll
It's with
take
Drake.
y'all word for
So
it.
anything with Sexy Red you don't like. What about
Understandable.
Ash?
I was just thinking. I was like, I don't think it's most annoying. I just think it's really funny now that everybody's talking about Demure.
Yes.
Like, did y'all just pick up a book?
I saw the
So,
same.
what happened with that? How did that come about?
Some
like,
trans
Like, y'all
person.
just picked up a book and just figured out this word? I will say this. I think what's annoying is the fact how, like, words that have been very much in our native, like, language of the English language for so long now are, like, popping up as these, like, fancy, hip words that, like, if you use it now, you're, like, in the now. Everybody's fucking with you because you're on this trend. But it's, like, this word has been used
Been around.
before. Y'all just don't read. Or that, yes, exactly.
Demure was in Mulan?
Yes, remember when she's writing the answers before she goes to the lady?
Oh, very demure.
Yes, that's what I was like. Y'all don't read a book.
Yo, Spencer has never seen SpongeBob, but he's good for one Disney reference a day.
Yeah.
Like one
it's a classic
he be pulling
scene.
them. But he be pulling them out of nowhere.
It's a classic scene of Mulan. Watch the original
be
Mulan.
How have I
spot
not
on
seen
with it.
SpongeBob?
It's just never okay. So
Yeah, talk about it.
it's
Talk about
never come up on my watch list. Like
No, but like I feel like that was on.
She's like, you didn't have a childhood.
no, like I'm just like it's on the TV.
it's on
just like,
Nickelodeon. I ain't watch Nickelodeon.
what'd you watch? Family Channel?
What's Family Channel?
Oh, is that only in Canada?
I don't know.
think so.
ABC Family?
Oh, is it actually? I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's only like certain channels only for like certain states.
That's like
Wait,
that's
it's
the
the channel
CBS?
called
What
Family
about
Channel?
Huh?
It's a family called Family Channel?
No. Like the
No.
channel was called Family Channel.
That's what I
The families?
What was on it?
They had Proud Family. They
Oh,
had
Disney Channel.
Yeah, but
theirs was called Family
they
Channel.
called it Family Channel.
But y'all didn't have Disney?
It's probably all
it's
encompassing.
the same.
Not you getting
thing.
frustrated because I don't know y'all
Because-
Canadian culture. Like
Listen,
these
I'm
are
not getting
genuine
frustrated.
questions.
No.
She's not
No.
getting frustrated, but we're literally saying that like our Disney Channel was her.
No, but she
Family
said they have
Channel.
Family Channel and Disney Channel.
No, I didn't say that. You said that.
We have Disney Channel. They have Family
This
But
shit
it's the
crazy.
same, just different names.
under
but
the same umbrella.
Under the sea.
That's the same thing came to mine too. So yeah, I watched Family Channel, TNT, TNN, USA, ABC Family,
Adult Swim.
You never
Adult
watched
Swim, and
CBS?
Cartoon Network. Huh?
Boomerang.
Boomerang. That was Cartoon Network.
I have like a weird comment to make.
Go ahead.
I used to think Adult Swim was like porn, but
I could see how you know.
I could get
then
that.
I
I could get that.
like adult.
It very much
That's
had
kind
like
of how they
alluded to
advertise.
it.
Yeah, I could. That's not weird.
They made it into its own sexual innuendo, but it's like no,
Yeah.
it was just for late night.
It was
very
anime and weird
raw,
shit. I watched a lot of
grown
anime
adult
and movies.
shows.
Yeah.
I don't
Lot
know
of
why
Disney
Samurai
Channel.
Jack ended up on Adult Swim.
Because there's a lot of murder.
Yeah.
That wasn't for kids.
The message is
used
very
to watch
dark.
it.
But yeah, SpongeBob. I was supposed to watch it for Ashley's birthday a couple years ago, but it didn't
But he
happen. So I
hates me.
don't think it was meant to happen at this
But he
point.
hates me. That's what he meant.
So your word. What do you hate?
Did you say yours?
Did you say a word or a
Saying.
saying?
My
Saying.
bad. My bad.
I honestly, I'm like terrible when it comes to
Phrases and stuff like
like not even phrases, but like I think pop culture at times. Like I think
I
that
feel that.
I feel like sometimes like I do know things, and then sometimes I'm just like not really paying attention unless like somebody within my like personal space knows or says something. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I
Girl,
don't.
I feel like you're not missing nothing.
Yeah, like I do when I don't know. So I don't know what to say because I don't know if I. Like,
That's
have
fair.
something.
No, I
That's
feel
probably
you.
the best
I
answer.
feel you.
Yeah. You know what, actually? It's not a phrase, but it definitely is something that
Jams your Glock.
not jams my Glock, but I think that like how
Fixie grits.
it's been done kind of annoys me. You know the pop the balloon stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
some of them are good.
Some of them have been like out of pocket.
Some of them are just like disrespectful.
Mean.
Yeah.
as
And
hell.
mean.
Like it's not
And
even funny.
I just kind of feel like sometimes it's like people will go on there to either sound funny. Like this girl said to one guy, she was like, "Oh, I'm not attracted to you because I was just thinking about like you laying down next to me and the fan being on and like you flying across the room."
I saw that one.
You saw that one, and I was
Big
like,
niggas will always
and
be
and
in.
this guy was a big guy. Like it wasn't like he was like an average size guy. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't like a Twix. Like so I'm like you're just
Yeah, I
trying to
was
be
like,
funny.
she thought she
She
ate
like
with
big
that
niggas.
one. And
That's
it
the
was
problem
like-
with the internet. Everybody got their little 5 seconds and just want to, oh, here's my moment. To
But the
like,
problem is because it wasn't funny, but it's still trending because we all saw it. Like,
Right.
That's the problem within itself. I feel.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like,
Um,
I hate you.
Now, my saying, I might get some backlash due to our current co-host, but I'm just a girl drives me up a fucking wall.
Why?
Because it's so corny. I'm just a girl. Oh my god, I have to get a car. I gotta get a car wash. I'm just a girl. Oh my god, I have responsibilities. I'm just a girl. What am I supposed to do? Like, I can't say I'm just a man. I'm just a boy.
You could if you wanted to.
That's
Yeah.
so. But now niggas gonna look at me like, yeah, nigga, like, and like, get your shit done. Like, I don't know. I just see it so much, and I'm just like,
I think it's meant to be a joke though.
yeah, but like, what's funny to y'all be dead ass.
But
to
if
some
I say
people.
you're just a
Because
girl,
I think you're taking it too seriously. Like
I'm not. Like, the people who use it, who I see on my social media, I'm like, no, you're being dead ass right now.
The people that you're following that do it, do they have substance?
I guess everybody does in some capacity.
I would not.
I'm not saying
don't think everybody got substance?
No. I'm saying that, like, what I mean by that is that, like, substance in a way that their whole personality isn't about, like, how they're perceived and being digestible and, like, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes people really do, like, BBL culture, like, all those different things. Like, people sometimes do things because, and say and act a certain way because they want people to like them or they want people to see them as, like, a certain way. So I'm saying, like, the people who are posting that, like, are they?
Yeah, I mean, these are some people.
You know?
Okay, I see what you're saying. It definitely runs, like, there's some people who are very well established, married, got shit going on, and then there's, like, the initial word that comes to mind is peasants, but, like, just regular, like
Crazy.
Peasants?
That was real classist of you.
bro, because there's some people, to
Not
your point,
tomorrow.
that there's some people
Very not
who I'm just like, I don't need to follow you
But why
anymore.
you? Okay, so why you following them?
Because I've known them. It's like, why are you friends with some of your friends? I'm joking.
That's
No, but do you
they're
like
great
these, do you like
people
these
despite their immature ways.
Oh, so you talking about something specific? It was a general question.
He said, I ain't
Where's Kanye?
That's just like, I'm just saying.
But nah, there's definitely some people I need to clean off of my social media, to y'all point. But I'm just a girl saying, I don't know, it's just nasty.
So who was going to give you backlash because of that?
I don't know. I didn't know how y'all felt about it. It's been a while since we had two y'all them on the episode.
Oh.
That rolled off the tongue very well. I'm proud of you. The way you said that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was going to, what?
I don't know. It was just like very like
Demure?
It was just very classy?
Yeah.
Very cute.
smooth. It was smooth.
I don't know, maybe Jamaican of him?
Like, yeah.
Because that's what he is.
Little
I'm
West
just
Indian.
saying. I never hear it.
If you would
You
know,
get him all hot and bothered.
I know.
he got a hoodie on today. Like, I'm
It's cold outside.
Yeah, it feels like fall.
I don't know. I was sweating. I was hot.
It's cold outside?
It was like 70.
This morning, it was a little chilly.
Yo, look, listen, we going into what is August? When
11
does
days.
fall start?
September 21st.
September 21st is about to be big nigga season / cuffing season. Y'all better go get you
32
one.
days.
Y'all better go get you one. It's getting cold out. You don't want a nigga to blow away when y'all laying down.
Actually, I'm buying myself a turtle shell so that I don't have to.
What's a turtle
What
shell?
that mean?
So, okay.
Nah, I'm intrigued now.
Honestly, okay. So I'm like very into things that just like make me feel like
Cozy.
turtle?
Yeah, I'm just a girl. But
How demure of you.
no, but basically it's like, so my friend kind of put me onto this because I went to her house and like she had like this thing, like we're just chilling and like she just like put the like turtle shell thing on, and it's like for people who
Like a Snuggie?
yeah, but it's like a turtle shell. Like
Wait, I think I've seen
like
this.
you can search it up on Amazon and
One step ahead of you.
Yo, he pulled this place. I gotta see this
Yeah.
shit.
I feel like I've seen this,
and,
but with people
like-
like shark suits.
yeah, but
With
it's
a
like it's
blanket.
literally a turtle shell and it's like basically all like made out of I think like pillows and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's for sensory and like comfort or whatever. So I'm gonna get one of those because I don't think I'm gonna have
I
And
any.
you
mean-
can do your ASMR in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could. I honestly could.
Honestly, that should be your side hustle.
yeah.
Right.
I should
Just
start.
roll around in it.
I should start something. I don't know. I'd start something with my turtle
Yeah,
shell.
I saw.
Yeah,
Except
it's
not
cute.
totally enough for the Turtle Club.
First of all, I need that because Squirtle's my favorite Pokemon, so I just feel like that's befitting.
Oh,
Interesting.
I forgot about that.
When's your birthday?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just curious.
He wants to know your sign.
What's your sign?
No, that's not what we're doing. I just want to know your birthday. She answered for me.
Oh, I thought that's what you wanted. My bad.
Oh, December 20th.
Okay, cool.
5 days before Christmas.
How is that?
Sucks.
Oh, why they don't give you? Two
I get
things?
cheated. Yep.
They give you a birthday and Christmas. Or
No,
they
just
combine
one.
it?
Just one.
Ah!
Yeah, rude.
That's very rude.
And I have a brother who has a birthday in January, and he gets
Say it again.
January.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
January.
It's not how she said it the first time.
January. No, it's
No, that's how she's been saying it
January.
every time.
Okay, that's interesting. January.
What
He
did I
heard
do?
the accent.
Yeah.
I did
Mind
too.
your business.
I thought it was cool.
I ain't never heard that
just
before.
gonna let it rock.
I ain't never heard that
I
before.
should have never told y'all I wasn't from here.
We would have picked it up.
Yeah,
don't worry.
facts.
No, you
January.
wouldn't have.
January. Are you from the South? Oh, you from North.
Pass up.
Yeah.
Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, what are we talking about today?
You know what we're talking about today.
Right. What are we talking?
Loving you.
Ooh, it's easy
shit.
cause yo.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Doo-be-doo-be-doo.
I know that. Oh,
Killed it. Hire us.
Y'all was
Yeah.
boom.
Side hustle right there.
Drop the mic.
Yeah, because your girl need bread.
yeah.
I'm just gonna be in the background. Like, yes.
That's not what I thought you said. Our thighs really be out. And
Yo,
Yeah, y'all be showing off all
I
this thigh
definitely-
meat.
yeah.
I saw like one of our things, and someone was just like, "No, I can't say it on camera."
Y'all just stick.
ah,
I was like,
welcome.
not you hyping
Look at me blushing.
I was like, the only person that could be thick here is me and Brian.
You
That's
slim
it.
thick.
Not you looking at me and trying to figure out what kind of
What kind of
Hey,
thick
yo,
is Jacob?
This man just said.
Fuzzy thick.
Fuzzy thick is crazy.
He said you slim thick.
He said, use a fucking fuzzy
This nigga
Sherpa.
growed at me.
Use a little
He said you
Sherpa
like the
pillow
mix of a Furby and
and a
fucking
Sherpa.
centaur. Come here.
Come here, Sherpa.
That is hilarious.
Yo.
Oh god.
But
here.
yep.
All right, man.
What does
This
that
shit
make you?
Huh?
fucking big as fuck.
Right. Teddy bear. Ooh, a Tibetan Mastiff. I want one so bad.
Oh, okay.
You know what a Tibetan Mastiff look like? Bro, it looked
Big
like
ass dog.
Yeah.
Bigger
Oh,
than
that's
me.
them big joints
Yeah,
that look
they
like
look
growling.
like a bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
My
like an
friend-
Arcane 9 type shit.
My friend used to have one, and he named it Bear because he got an all brown.
Ooh.
He was so cute though.
It's the next.
What, the dog
It
died?
was Arcanine.
That's sad.
Yeah, he lived long though.
You know what? I've been pronouncing Pokemon names wrong forever. So you know the bird, real quick, and before we get to no, the other one that like throws shit. I used to call
Spearow.
it. I used to call it Farfetch'd, and it's Farfetched.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. When I was young, I was like, yeah,
Man
Farfetch'd.
pronounced every letter and apostrophe in the.
I know for a fact your ass got cooked
Yo, what?
because there's no way they could have let that shit slide.
What?
They cooked your ass.
Niggas was like, what did you call that?
I got you.
So how'd you pronounce like Pikachu, Bulbasaur?
All of those I pronounced, but like if I didn't see it in the show and I just had the card, I was like, it's Farfetch'd.
All right, Chef Boyardee. Oh my god.
Oh, he said the whole thing.
I was like in
Yeah,
elementary
yeah.
school. You know what I'm saying?
I know your ass
Yeah.
got cooked. There's no way.
Yeah, but I've
also-
been a big nigga my whole
But
life
also,
too.
your friends should not have allowed you to continue doing that.
Yeah.
But you know what it is?
Terrible friends.
Hell yeah.
They probably didn't know any better either because I think I had them saying it.
Ugh. Terrible.
Damn, those were the kind of friends you had to just follow people?
I've been a leader my whole life.
Yeah, but you was leading them astray.
I'm not saying I've been a good leader.
Okay.
Shit.
My bad.
But yeah, we talking about loving yourself.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that's been the underlining topic of like majority of our episodes, and we kind of like tiptoe around it. But
Really?
Stomp on that bitch.
yeah, right.
Wow,
What does it
violence.
really take and look like to love yourself? in
Is that
today's
a
age?
legit question?
Being able to accept when you're wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's loving yourself.
Yeah, because if not, you are gonna lead yourself astray. You're gonna be saying far-fetched your whole life and shit instead of admitting like, nah, I'm wrong. How do I correct this to better myself?
Oh, okay.
Interesting. So are you more so trying to say that self-love looks like holding yourself accountable?
I think that's a better articulated way to say it.
I was just
A
asking.
more simple. I was trying to be all deep and shit over here.
It's all right. Leave the philosophy to the Pisces.
Got you, Plato.
It's all right.
It's funny. I saw like a meme that
A meme?
Yeah, meme where they were just
Say
like,
it
I can't
right.
wait until accountability is your new word. And I responded to somebody shit like, that's a big word for Elmo.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Not you made an elbow into this.
But yeah, I think accountability is big in the sense that like a lot of us like as we're going through life are learning lessons, and a lot of the times we don't want to be wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because to fail is to be a loser as so society. Loser.
But it's not just that. It's like if I'm wrong, it's like what I did was wrong, what I thought was wrong, like my efforts. You know what I mean? And it's more a perspective thing of like, was it wrong or did you just get it wrong to get it right?
Well, yeah, failure is just like learning steps. As I always forget what Will Smith used to break down fail into.
Fail fast, fail forward.
No, he had like fail as the acronym, but
Oh.
But whatever it was, I feel like that always stuck with me because it was just a new perspective of how to look at something. If you do mess up or you don't get it right, it's nothing saying that you lost out on that or now it's like the end of the world for you or you're a loser. It just means that, you know, you learned so that when time comes again, because the universe does like to see if you learned your lesson the first time, to see if you actually learned it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when I think about it, like a few different words come to mind. Like I feel like accountability is one, yeah. Patience, vulnerability.
That's a big one.
Owning it. I also feel like being okay, and this is something that's really, really challenging for me right now in my life. And that's like being okay with like being alone and like being able to sit in your own silence. Like I think that why are you laughing?
I'm sorry, it was the at the same time. It reminded me of this TikTok.
I
No,
thought
because
like,
we talk about that all the time, me and Jacob.
I was like, now you're making fun of me.
No.
That's how I was like,
That's what we both.
Yeah, no, it triggered something else. There's like these TikToks of these women saying ridiculous thing and like try not to laugh and they're like,
yes, I love them.
So when they did that, that's what I was.
No, that's like my favorite shit to watch on Mondays now because they drop episodes on Sunday. The last one hit. They need to come on the show.
All of them.
All of them. Baddies.
My bad. Keep going.
No,
But
you're
sorry.
good.
Faye is fine though.
I don't even remember kind of like
You were saying
Being comfortable
okay,
with
yeah.
being alone.
yeah, like I just right now in my life, I think that is a little bit of a.
Is it uncomfortable?
It's uncomfortable because I think that for this year, I've just been going through a lot of different like transitional things. And I think I've also been realizing a lot of things because I feel like when you are in a certain pattern or routine, you might not realize how it's affecting you maybe in 6 months or
Good
a
or
year.
bad.
But it's like now I've been here since 2021. So it's like certain things that were okay before don't feel okay anymore.
Right.
And aren't working anymore. And on top of that,
And that's okay.
yeah. And on top of that, I'm a very big advocate when it comes to mental health because I've had anxiety since I was like a kid. And my anxiety looks very different than what I think people think anxiety is because there's a difference between having like an anxiety attack and having a panic attack.
Yeah.
And I get both.
Damn.
And so sometimes when I'm experiencing those, and I've experienced a lot this year, and I think it's because of how uncomfortable my body feels because of all the different things that I've been like experiencing, I don't want to be by myself. Like I don't want to be by myself because I feel like I don't have the strength to like be strong for myself anymore.
You think you don't.
Like that's how it feels. Yeah.
Right,
That's how
but
it feels.
right.
But I know I do.
That's
but it
what I was
feels
trying to
like
get at.
it.
Yeah,
It feels like it because I feel like when I'm 27, so for me it's like
Same.
Damn. No, I'm joking.
first of all, people tell me I look 20, so try again.
First of all, being 27 is still looking young as the year.
You're younger than me, so it's cool.
No, but it's just like it's you making me forget.
My bad. Let me stop.
Girl, she was spitting bars because I was
She
like, I
is.
have bars to spit back.
She gonna find it.
Let me cook. No, but I'm trying to figure out what I was just saying. Yeah, it feels like I don't have this strength because I feel like I've had to be strong for so long, and I've been independent for a very, very long time, but I feel like this is the first time that I feel like I don't have the strength. Like, I had the most like powerful soul cry like maybe like a weekend ago or 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
And I don't really cry like that, but I started crying around like 12.
Oh, an actual cry.
Yeah, like I started crying at around like 12, and I stopped crying at like 2 something in the morning.
Oh, you were backed up.
Yeah, I was like bottled up.
Sometimes you just gotta have that release.
Bottled
like it's
up.
okay to just cry.
I wish I could cry more because it actually feels really good. The next day, I felt so much lighter.
Yep.
It was great.
I've been allowing myself to cry more because I was the same way. I resonated with so much of that because that was for me when I first moved from New York to Mass in 2019. That was like my big, like, okay, I'm leaving my crib. I'm figuring shit out on my own. Just graduated college. And I moved to a state where I had no friends, no family, no nothing, just my job, this apartment. And being an only child, I was forced very quickly to be comfortable being by myself and being alone. But this was the first time where the actual feeling of loneliness was overpowering than the actual act of being alone.
Yeah.
And
What's the difference?
So the difference is truly like we all individually go back to our separate places, right? And it's just us in our space. You are actively alone. You're not with somebody else.
Love that shit.
I hate you. But when you're feeling lonely, you're having that sense of like yearn to want to be in the sense of company. So for me, it was my first time where even though like I was the only kid growing up in the house, there was always still someone in my childhood home. Like there was never a soul not in the house besides me, unless like my mom went to go like take my grandma to the doctor or something. But literally in that moment, I had to figure out how to be comfortable now with being alone and feeling lonely. And that triggered me to not only unpack a lot of childhood trauma and just like a lot of different things that for a long time I was in a routine. I didn't realize it was affecting me until I had to really sit with myself, and I was like, oh, I do need to do the work. I need to clean up myself and do the work of being better. So I always tell people like my COVID journey, like people, create out hobbies, people figured out how to like make money faster. I took the time to actually put in the work for myself and be a better person where now I can look back and say I'm not the same person. But yeah, it is very hard too, even just always being independent, being that strong person, trying to always having to pick yourself back up. And it is tiring. And
It's
sometimes
exhausting.
you just don't want to pick yourself back up. Like sometimes you just want someone else to do it for you. Not the sense to feel weak or like you want to rely on somebody else, because it's always like sometimes that battle for me is just like, I don't want my burden to be someone else's burden. But sometimes it's like that sense of relief. Like I don't have to, like I don't have to pull myself back up from my bootstraps.
Yeah.
And you make me like think of the idea of like being alone. Like there's strength in being comfortable being by yourself, but at the same token, it's like, do you get too comfortable to the point that you don't let people in? Not speaking about you guys, but more
in
like,
general.
like more in general, yeah.
I've done that. I could be honest about that. Like I've got to a point where I always was just pushing people away, and I didn't need anybody. That after a while, I was just like, I can't keep doing that.
Right.
But I think that also came from a childhood trauma of being let down so much that I always felt like I had to always do everything myself, that it created a hyper independence that if I let myself down, that's fine because it's just me. But if someone else lets me down, I'm like, damn. Like I was really counting on you.
Expectations and hopes.
Right, like I was really hoping that you wasn't going to let me down.
Facts.
But if it's like myself, I can just look at the mirror and say like, okay, like we going to do better next time.
Right.
But I think altogether though, whatever moment that triggers your self-love, because everybody's moment I feel like looks different. It could be that moment where you realize like I am alone, so now I have to pour back into myself to figure out how do I build my self-love back up to not feel lonely.
I think something also that's like important to add to that is that like as you change, like your self-love changes,
right?
And like how that looks changes, because I feel like actively I can say that like when I was like 16, like I made a decision to work on myself and to like figure out how to be comfortable in my body, to love myself and like not need other people tell me that I'm beautiful or like give me all this validation, because I was very insecure. And like I actively tried to do things and honestly I got good, and I was like, you know, I was very good with myself. But you know, over the years, as life happens, like the way that you show up in the world changes, because you're always adjusting to like the way that the world is changing as well. And so you're gonna like require a different version of yourself in a way, like not to say that you have to become something that you're not, but you're always adjusting. And it's like, so it's almost like the work is never done because of that, because it's always like something new is happening, so you have to show up in a different way. Like when I was 16 compared to me being 27, like life is not the same.
Yeah, and life moves fast. You don't realize it, that only when you're looking back, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
Because I was even talking to my therapist about that the other day in our session. I was just like, she had told me, she was like, looking back now, after talking about like all the things you've been through, time has passed, and you don't realize time has passed. And it's just like, do you ever just stop and think about not necessarily the hardships you're going through, but also what you've overcome and like what you've been and how you're daily changing to adjust to different things that are happening. So I think being adaptable is also a part of self-love.
Absolutely.
Because life has its own agenda and you have your agenda, and then it's trying to figure out how those agendas could like mix together.
So Bernice says something like when we were like, how do you define self-love? One of the things you said is patience, right? What do you think is more important, patience with others or patience with yourself?
Patience with yourself, because I think people can only meet you where they've met themselves.
Ooh.
Bow.
What the
hell, man?
First of all, y'all need to stop playing me.
I don't normally touch the buttons. That's normally him. My bad.
Put me on these damn buttons.
The button said wop wop.
Nah, my bad. Say that again.
I said patience with yourself should come first, because we honestly mirror the things that we feel like. And for a long time, because I know we're gonna end up talking about this, but for a long time I'm going to say this person I used to talk to, because I feel like if I give it any other...
I was going to do drugs. I was like, oh my.
I thought something
and
totally
no,
different.
I do not play with my nose. Absolutely not.
Damn. There's so many different types of drugs. That's good. Not I'm well versed, but...
No, but I feel like that's a saying that like a lot of black people I know at least say, like, I don't play with my nose. You never heard that?
Yeah. You know, I was around a bunch of people, and they was talking about white girls, and I thought they were talking about women, and I was just like, oh, y'all niggas is talking about completely different. Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we'll tell you later.
Yeah, like, I was perplexed.
Oh, my God.
They love doing that.
What I was going to say is, because I was saying that, like, we mirror things, and there was this person that I used to talk to, and I would always, like, they would do things, and I would always just kind of be like, I wouldn't understand how I was in this space with this person and how I got there and how I became so like attached to this person. But then I was like, hold on. Like when I actually sat down, I was like, oh, like I'm reflecting this from him and he's reflecting this from me. Mm-hmm. And like, this is like, there were so many things that this person was like actively showing me about myself that I needed to work on, but I was too busy trying to like blame them in a way. And I wasn't like taking accountability, like that I'm with this person and I'm in this situation because of me. And they're showing me a lot about me.
That's real.
It's uncomfortable.
Sometimes the situation is just there to like, all right, what lesson am I trying to learn? Am I supposed to learn? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the times, like the universe going to continue to put you in the same cycle until you, one, break out of that cycle, but show like, all right, I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like that person was there to be like, all right, what do you when are you going to saddle up and move on type thing?
Yeah.
Assuming.
It's not, honestly, it takes a lot of, as much as I am very self-aware and like as much as I do know better, sometimes I don't do better.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes, like, you know, if something is comfortable, and I swear to you, I used to be that person that's like, I never understand why people stay in situations that, and it's like, no, like, sometimes when a person makes you feel comfortable, like, you stay in that, even though it's not healthy.
Sometimes when you know you shouldn't be there, it's hard to leave.
Yeah.
I think that's the humanistic side of us. Like, I think that's just us. We're humans, and as humans, we just crave that social want and that social need as just being humans. Like, we need to always feel like there's somebody that like wants us in some way, shape, or form, or like we want that in some shape or form.
The one thing all humans have in common, including Spencer,
we're just social creatures,
is that they all want to be loved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is the one thing all humans have in common.
I'd agree. Yeah, for sure.
He said for sure.
But yeah, no, because as I'm thinking about this, like so many stories are like coming to my mind, and I'm just like, what's appropriate to say on the podcast?
Oh my!
But
How'd
yeah,
I get here after dark?
we could do it in September. No, I mean that I resonate with all that because I remember there was one point in time, like my early 20s. I was talking to multiple people. And I realized not one of them is someone who I would pursue long term, but like they all had a piece of me that like I resonated with and that they resonated with, that I was definitely reflecting. But yeah, I think everybody does want to feel love. I think I feel it.
What's your challenge?
What you mean?
He's like, you
Oh,
seem
like,
like
why
you're
is he
battling
struggling?
yourself with something.
No, I was gonna say I feel like I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Just say it.
No, because this got me in trouble in the past.
Growth.
So yeah, growth. I said some shit before. I think that I feel it because I'm so open to feeling love that people are willing to give me. It's not always the way that I want to be loved, but I accept it for what it is because I know it's coming from the right place. So I was going to initially say I feel like sometimes I feel more love than I actually would like, but I just don't feel the love that I would like how I would.
How you want to.
How
People
I
are
would
not
want-
loving you how you want to be
how
loved.
I want
They're
to be
just sending
received.
you love.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And it's just
I feel
like,
you.
So,
But that's the thing, right? Even like tying it back to like patience and stuff is like I could show up for you 7 days a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not how you need to be loved. Maybe you need space. Maybe you needed
Right.
one check-in, you know what I mean? So where it's like, damn, I appreciate you, Jake. It's like, no, you're not actually loving me how I need to be loved. And like,
Well, that's why it's important to like know your love languages.
I was gonna
and
say
to
that,
like
yeah.
express that openly with friendships, with romantic relationships, because yeah, like I could always show someone love the way I would like to be loved, but it's not going to be received by them as well as it could be if it's not in the same way they want to be loved. So to Spencer's point, I feel like maybe those people that do show you love and you know it's coming from a good space, you can also have conversations with them if you want to about also saying like, you know, this is also how I would like to be loved.
I mean, yeah.
Again, if you want to.
Yeah, some people is just like, I'm going to accept what you give me because
but is that self-love?
listen, because I love the hell out of myself. So
I don't need y'all love. I'm good.
kind of, but like not in a like a mean way, but it's just like, I will take what you're able to give because I know a lot of people aren't able to give them. No. Oh, wait. Are we talking about relationships or just in general?
I'm talking about in general.
Okay, perfect. All right, so yeah, I will take what you're willing to give because I know there's certain people that come to mind right now who love me to death, but they don't even know how to love themselves, but they know how to love someone else in a certain way that makes them feel good because they don't know how to make themselves feel good without that. So I'm cool with accepting that. I'm like, hey, listen, you did this. I would much rather this because, to be honest, we've had like conversations. I'm just like, why do you put up with this? Like, it's when you see people in certain relationships, like romantic relationships, when you see people with certain friendships, it's just like, why the fuck? Like, why do you
feel triggered?
I'm sorry. But it's just like, why do you surround yourself with these people? But it's because you don't love yourself to a certain capacity, so you're willing to compromise your livelihood with these things.
Which is why, because I used to do that. I'm very guilty of that. But which is why I will not just accept whatever love you can give me.
So you're gonna deny it? If you don't love me right, don't love me. Like,
no, it's
no,
not.
I don't think it's necessarily saying that.
It's not if you can't love me right, don't love me. But it's one of those things that like you don't even love yourself, right? You bring in all this negative, whatever energy over here, right?
Perpetually in a bad situation.
And it's like, and now you're putting that on me, or you're trying to love me this way, and now we're arguing because the shit's not right. You know what I mean? Like, effort. All it takes is effort.
But when you're explaining it, it sounds like you're talking about dating someone. I could be talking about
friends.
You know what, though?
Friends.
We date our friends, too.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I ain't never dated this nigga in my life.
I was going to say, like, I'm like, whether it's platonic or romantic, I do think that it's almost like it's making me think of like a recipe of what a good friendship looks like, or what a good relationship looks like to you. That's why I always like in my head, I always do like a pro and cons list. And if the cons list is higher than the pro list, then
what if they're even?
If they're even, then I feel like you also have to sit there and ask yourself, and because there's multiple ways. So like there's a pro and cons list of what that person brings to the table, how they make you feel, all those different things. And then also what you want in a relationship, what you want in a friendship. And I feel like you have to be able to, I don't think that would be very even, because sometimes what we want and what people are able to give are very different.
Well, that's
also,
what I'm saying.
What you want versus what you
but
need.
I'm saying like I would like to just,
Sorry, I was saying to add to your point as well, though, you said there's a difference between like what you want versus like what someone can give you, but then there's also another section of like also what you need.
Yeah, that too, and recognizing that too.
Yeah, and a lot of people,
that comes with awareness, I think too.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't understand the differences between what you want from a friend versus what you need from a friend, in the same sense of like, what do I want from my partner versus what I need from my partner.
And even to that, there's also baseline shit that like, maybe you're giving it to other people, but you're not giving it to me. Or maybe you just can't give that. Well, then our definition of friends are not the same. Right. And at that point, I'm not going to call you a friend. Especially, y'all know how I get down. My friends are extensions of my family. I have a very small circle.
Well, yeah, because some people look at, sorry to cut you off, but some people look at friendship as the equivalent to family, or even higher, especially like if they don't have that same sense of like belonging and those things that they look for in their like hardcore friendships in their family. Because I know I'm that way. Like a lot of my friends I grew up with, they're my family because I don't have the greatest like family dynamic. So what I didn't get in my like broken household, I got from my friends and their family.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything y'all saying, but I feel
no.
No.
I thought he was like malfunction, so I was like, wait.
No. Like I agree with everything y'all say, but I also like I have people in my life who I don't again because I don't really need like the need versus want thing.
See, you are a very self-sufficient person.
Yeah, because
however, I think if
he a cat,
if there were certain things that were missing out of your routine, I think you would see a difference. And you would say
that a second?
Because you're a self-sufficient person, right?
Yeah.
So like, all right, I fall out, right? You're gonna find a way to like replace whatever I offer, right? I'm just saying like to supplement for that whatever, right?
Okay.
But in a sense, you will feel some sort of like, damn, I do miss that. You know, obviously, and for you, that's what it would look like. You would still supplement it otherwise. However, you would still realize this ain't what I used to have.
Like, it's still not the same.
It's still not the same. So that's where you're saying like, oh, I don't really need people. It's like, I think if you lost the right combination of certain people or certain attributes, you would realize like, damn, this actually does suck because instead of having actual sugar, I got Splenda. Instead of having Quaker Oats, I got Stop and Shop brand. It's not the same. I still got it, but it's not the same. I genuinely, but you.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, and that's where. But I also think like you also keep like look at the podcast, right? Mm-hmm. During your process, right?
Yeah.
You obviously had to distance yourself, but you kept us close enough where it was like, all right, like I still like that's part of my routine. That's part of who I am. I enjoy it. I love it, right? But also I still got to go do this and not tell them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it was like you kept us close enough to be like, all right, things are still good. Like I can still do this, but I'm also over here doing this other thing. Because if you would have got rid of it, now a part of you was missing. Or maybe that's a bad example.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm reaching.
None of your analogies hit for me.
Damn.
But again, I know what you. But I know what you mean.
I was trying to hit with one of them.
It's okay.
But
I understood
so
what you were
you
trying
heard
to
what
say.
I was trying to say.
But he says that too. He said like I also understand what you're trying to say, although they didn't slap for him.
If this is the like, all right, I knew out of love you were trying to say a certain thing, so like I accept what you're saying. But like to your point, also, there is like there's a handful of people or things, y'all being one of them. Y'all love is irreplaceable.
He still hate me.
That's crazy.
He
But
didn't watch SpongeBob with me.
yeah, it's just I don't know. I think I'm able to accept what people give me, but I also have a certain standard. Like I don't have like I'm not just friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of acquaintances, a lot of people that see me like, yo, what's good? I'm like, yo, what up? Like it'll be cool for the 5-10 minutes I see him. If I don't see you for 10 years, like it's still gonna be love. But like I don't know. There's really that was what gave me my question for y'all. Like, what do y'all need out of like loving friendships and relationships? Because yeah, you could go first because I already know. I know both of theirs.
I was like, you don't know me.
Wow. But yeah, I don't. What I need
I need to marinate before I answer.
That's cool. I'll say what I need, right? I need someone who is unapologetically themselves, who is loyal, who has integrity, and I don't have to worry about them doing any backhanded shit. If that's it, like, that's cool. This is how, like, I know anyone Jacob's friends with, I could be cool. I know anyone Ashley's friends with, I could typically be cool, right? Regardless of certain characteristics and attributes that I'm just like, well, that's funny as hell.
Who you shitting on?
No, I'm not shitting on anyone, but I'm just like saying like I know anyone I bring around is typically cool people. It's like I told them I was bringing you on. They're just like, oh, who's this? Like sometimes it'll be a secret. Like, yo, I got somebody.
Yeah.
I'm like, surprise. But
well, I have a 7th toe, so I don't know if they think I'm that cool.
A 7th toe or 7 toes?
7th.
Oh, that's not what I heard the first time. I thought you only had 7 to begin.
Facts.
She got 4 and 3.
I was starting to think she actually got 7 toes.
She's got one big thumb.
I thought it was like
I'm joking, by the way.
Not the shit on top of her foot.
I thought like additional toe on each.
Yo.
Can you run like that?
Yeah, it works.
Nah,
Better grip.
Bigfoot.
It's better grip.
Yeah, 'cause your
Just
toes-
dig that
Psycho
toe
feet.
into the ground and take off. But
I think when it comes, I think for me the biggest thing is effort and authenticity.
Yeah.
Right? Like I understand as adults we're all like busy people, but effort goes a long way. Especially because I know you're busy.
Yeah.
Like if we just talking about friends, like not even a romantic relationship, like I gotta see some sort of effort, especially because I'm the type of person that gives a lot. So if I'm giving, and you can't even show up for me, I gotta question your friendship.
wait, I gotta cut you off. You want to talk about Jacob gives a lot. So niggas showed up to his house after the podcast for a barbecue.
Oh,
For a barbecue, right? I ran home because I had to grab some shit. But like in the midst of me leaving my apartment and going 8 minutes to Jacob's house, it is pouring, raining. I get there, Jacob's outside still barbecue.
Yeah.
I was hungry.
I was like, yo, this nigga's funny. Oh man. If
And
you
you know what's crazy? A couple days later, I went inside and just cooked some on the stove that came out a lot better,
Bro.
And bro, at that point, like the grill was already on.
He was very adamant about grilling, and I was like, in my head, it's gonna pour, and he doesn't have to do this. But
Listen, if one of y'all would have said it, but
I don't know. I was just supporting you because I knew you wanted to really like do that act of kindness for us. So I was like, I'm gonna just
niggas had to eat, bro. I
I'm
was
gonna just
hungry.
support him. and hope he doesn't get hurt.
In my head, I thought he was going to transfer everything from the grill to the kitchen.
Bro,
I was
at
like,
that point, it was. I was already wet. The food was already on the grill. It was no turning back. But yeah, that's if I'm gonna do some shit like that for you, the least I could expect is like when I come to your house, a peanut butter jelly.
Oh,
You know what was funny though? Because remember when he was doing the shuffle to clean the floor?
Yeah.
Literally, I've been doing that now when I'm cleaning my floor, and I don't know why, but I just think of you doing that with the towel. I'm like,
Bruh. Oh. What's
What was the question?
You've
again?
had time to marinate. What type of love do you need from either platonic or, I was gonna say sexual relationship? What's the other one? Romantic. My bad.
No, it's
my
all right.
bad.
It's
Platonic.
Because I'm like, that looks real different.
Hey, yo. It's PG. 13 sometimes.
I'm like, this is why I'm here.
I'm on the rails.
Romantic. Platonic
if I'm
and
being
romantic.
honest, I've only ever had. I'm probably gonna regret saying this, but I've only.
Friends? My bad.
Huh?
Like 3 friends.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I've only ever had one serious relationship.
Good for you.
And
How long?
Same. I'm
It
throwing
was.
shade.
It was. It was not a good example of love.
No, but how long were y'all together?
I don't want to talk about
Too
it.
long.
I don't want to talk
Damn, my
because
bad.
that I don't want the person to come back to me and say something because
You think they gonna watch this?
it's not. You'd be surprised.
He be
Talk
stalking
your
you?
shit.
I'm not gonna talk my shit that much. But what I will
Just
say,
how long we are together. That's it.
I've known him for a long time.
So too long.
I was gonna say too
Too
long
long is
to
the answer.
not have ended it sooner.
But
that
what I
sound
will
like?
say is the reason I say that is because I think that my platonic friendships taught me a lot more about love and a lot more about like my non-negotiables. And same thing with like
important to have
my
those.
family. Like I can call both my mom and dad at any time of the day, and like I did it one time to prove a point when I was really drunk. Like, and I was like, I was having like a conversation with people, and I was like, yeah, like I like love my mom and dad separately. Like I just love them as people. Like they will show up for me regardless, and I can call them at any point. And it was like 2:00 in the morning, and I was like drunk off of wine, and I called my dad, and
Not
he's
the
like,
wine
Bernice, you okay? And I was like, yeah. I was just trying to prove a point to somebody.
Talk
And
to you
he's
later.
like, do you need anything? I'm like, no, I'm good. I miss you.
You answering
Yeah.
is all I needed.
My point is made. But it's just
Yeah.
like, I think, like my friends and my family have really taught me, like having support. And for me, what support looks like is you being able to sit with me even when it's uncomfortable, because I'm willing to go very far for my friends, and I'm willing to, like, if you're calling me, I have a lot of my friends' locations, and I swear I check it every morning and every night. Like I and it's because I want to make sure that they're okay.
You a great friend.
And I listen.
Why the fuck you in Windsor?
I thought you said you ain't go to that nigga's house no more.
They do that to me because
Cause you be at that nigga house?
yeah.
Not yet.
Gotta love the transparency.
Own my shit.
She
own
said,
my shit.
yeah,
I
not
got-
my proudest moment.
Yeah, my friend literally yelled at me the other day, being like,
Damn,
"We're-
the other day you was
Yes,
there?
yes, I don't make the best decisions sometimes, but I
She's
can
learning.
own my shit.
That's
but,
self-love.
But she's like, you left and da 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 da. And she goes, and you have to be the dumbest person I know if you went to. And I was like, I am the dumbest person you know.
Damn, don't say that. Don't say that.
No, but like it's from a place of like love.
I tell you
though.
what right now.
You not.
No, but she's saying that decision of me doing that is
I was
dumb.
gonna say, right? If you really want it to end, say his name right now.
No, I can't do that.
Beelzebub.
I
Just
can't.
saying.
I can't do that, and I will explain in better terms when this is not in front of my face. But
I was like, yep.
I'm a child. Sorry.
but what I will say is that like friends and family have really taught me what support looks like, and like having people be there for me. That's like my biggest thing. Like just like you don't have to buy me things. You don't have to like gift giving.
up.
Yeah, like
Show up.
acts of service and
Quality time.
quality time. are probably the most important, but I also really, really do appreciate words of affirmation. Like, if you tell me how you feel, followed up with action, like, that's amazing to me.
Words of affirmation has grown on me because before I'm like, I don't need that. Like,
Spencer
that's
said,
not doing
"Fuck your
anything
words."
for me.
I'm a communicator, so it does a lot for me.
I use it.
Yeah.
I think it's because
Stop
I've
it.
grown to be a communicator.
Stop it.
Are you searching it up?
No. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm running away.
We'll explain later.
I'm running away.
This
the
okay,
last
hold on.
time y'all see me
I'm
on
gonna
this
explain.
show.
I'm gonna explain. What Spencer just did was a form of being a good friend.
Yo.
He was just being a great friend. That's legit. I'll explain after.
Yeah.
There was a Snapchat from someone whom should not be.
Oh my
And
God.
I swear to Jesus, Jerome, if
Right.
that's who I think it
Right.
is, I'm gonna hit you in your face.
Being good friends.
I don't condone violence. I would never put my hands
But sometimes you
on
gotta
a
smack
friend.
the shit out of them.
But sometimes
Wow.
I've had to smack up my friends sometimes because they wasn't listening.
Verbally smack up. It's
And a
kinda-
little
my bad.
physicality if needed.
My chin here keep getting
What?
caught in the
It's
mic.
kind of like what you were saying, the words of affirmation. You know,
Yes, words of affirmation. They've grown on me now. Before I'd be like, that was like the bottom love language in the top 5 of the category of how to rate.
You don't really
people
know
love
what
to
you.
hear about themselves, though.
But it's not even that.
Well,
you don't really
for
know what
me,
you lacking.
Words were like hurtful for me because, well, just childhood trauma. I was
Yeah.
abused like verbally by my father for a very long time.
Let's go find them.
Who knows?
Put my hand on that white man.
Do you think that you didn't like words of affirmation because, or like it was bottom for you because you didn't receive it in a nurturing way?
Yeah, like he just would tell me like negative things and like very like belittle me all the time.
Yeah.
So when people would say nice things about me, I'd just be like, oh, like you don't really mean that, or oh,
Yeah.
like you're lying, or
You'd
Well,
shut
that's
it
the
down.
thing. You
I'd be
don't-
like, haha, like yeah, thanks. But then I'm like not really accepting of it. And I think over time and like working through that and being able to communicate more, because I also realized I used to say like I don't know how to communicate myself. It's just because I didn't grow up in a household where we communicated.
Yeah.
I
West
feel like-
Indian.
I feel like listening to you say that, it makes me also think like sometimes you have to, if somebody's not giving you something, you have to learn to practice it yourself.
Right, and
Right,
which I
so,
did have to
yeah.
do, and it was definitely like uncomfortable at first, but I think now I've been finding myself where my friends or loved ones that want more of those like words of affirmations from me, it's just putting me now to practice like trying to do that for them and not just showing up for them physically, but also just saying like, you know, like I appreciate you, or like I know this is hard for you, but you're doing the best you can.
When you said,
You're doing great, sweetie.
thank you. Yeah. When you I'm really trying to censor myself these days. When you said giving you these certain like acts of
Just
love,
affirming
I was thinking of Cool Runnings. When the niggas looking in the mirrors, I see pride, I see power, I see a badass junior who don't take no shit from anyone.
Told you he's good for a random Disney
What?
take.
Yeah, because I was thinking of Cool. You haven't seen Cool Runnings?
No, I have.
That's
but I'm
one
just,
of my favorite scenes.
So I think
I feel like
with-
that was just very Disney culture appropriation, but it's still a good movie.
Well, yeah, there was no Jamaicans in it. My back.
What were you going to say?
nothing important now, but nah, I think
Don't say that.
another like form of self-love and like what you guys were kind of just like alluding to, and I think you even said it, like your non-negotiables
Don't say cheeseburger.
are like non-negotiables and boundaries. You know what I mean? Like boundaries with your friends, your family, relationships. Like you got to set those and you got to stand on it.
Yeah.
Because if not,
Standing
like
on them.
people will walk all over you as long as you let them. You know what I mean? And then you wonder why you're depleted or drained or not happy, is because you set boundaries for yourself and you didn't even stand on them to begin with.
Yeah. I actually felt like that the other day because I had to
Because
like.
you was back
Because
at
you
his
sat
house.
on them. No, I'm joking.
That's crazy.
We
Because
said the same
I was G
We
rated.
joking.
I'm not, but he went crazy.
I am so sorry.
First of all,
Huh?
I never said all that. I just said
I just said you went back. You could have been over there cooking dinner.
we could be playing tag.
And the,
Y'all be playing tag in the house?
You don't know.
That's
That
fire.
sounds
Sound like a great
laser
time.
tag,
No,
nerf
but
tag, all types of tags.
There's.
Let's go hide the weasel.
God. I knew I was gonna regret bringing that up, but whatever. I like to own my shit.
No,
So
that's
I'm so
listen.
childish.
No. So
Listen.
you
But-
felt like that the other day. You wasn't
So
at
I
his
felt
house,
like
yeah?
that the other day because what did I feel? Wait, what did you just say
I
again?
was talking about setting boundaries and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Oh,
Business.
because this is why. I was on the phone with my sister, and I feel like when all is like, I can call my sister, and I could be
She
like,
older or younger?
she's older.
How much older?
I think my sister's 30.
Oh, she modeled too, right?
My sister?
Yeah.
No, I don't model. I just take pictures.
Let me
You
show
so
you.
modest. Get out
Have
of
you
here.
seen her Instagram?
No, I just met her
take
20
pictures.
minutes
Let me show you her
ago.
Instagram.
like,
She's like, I don't model. I
just
just
met the woman.
I just pose like this.
Because I do.
Leonardo
I'm not like
DiCaprio paint
signed
me.
to like an agency. That's how I look at. I don't know, whatever. But long story short, I was like talking about all these different things that I was feeling, and in that moment, it made me realize that a lot of the discomfort that I've been feeling, and a lot of the just like me kind of being more codependent than independent, and just like a lot of these different things that I've been feeling is because I have not been setting those boundaries. Like I think that my need for having that sense of belonging and like having community, especially in a space that is still unfamiliar to me, I feel like I prioritize that first, and I put my actual needs of what I truly needed second. So it's like I was overly nice. I was accepting of things that I shouldn't have been accepting of. Like I just really allowed a lot of bullshit for a very long time. And can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. And because of that, you know, I feel like now I'm in a space where like I have to like unlearn a lot of stuff, and I have to like do a lot of work because I didn't put my foot down. I didn't put my foot down, and it was just me saying a lot of yes when I needed to say no, like a bunch of times.
That's powerful, learning when to say no.
Facts.
Yeah.
No means no for sure. Nah, I think that's why like my whole look. See, y'all childish. Like
No,
I was
okay.
just reiterating what was said.
Your face. You made a face.
I know I did because the man said
I
no
was
means
gonna say, who
no.
you calling
Dude.
childish? I was affirming that. I said period.
I said y'all and pointed that way.
Yeah.
To see how the
You
finger
got some
come back.
Big ass fingers,
Hey
bro.
man, big hands. You know what that mean?
Big socks. Oh.
We went the same way. But I think when we talk about boundaries, that is like my specialty. Like I have a hard wall for like, and I think everyone has a different barrier.
Grow up, Jacob.
A hard wall, nigga?
Just
Welcome to the How'd I Get Here podcast.
Yeah. How did I get here?
Bro. Just an invitation.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no, I definitely have like strong boundaries. And my thing is my boundary is different for everybody in like different capacities, but like yeah, like so that's why like that's why I'm able to accept certain love. I'm just like, all right, cool. That is where our boundary is. And that's cool with me. Like sometimes people want to like get out of that boundary setting, and
I don't need you around. Like boundaries is a very big thing that I'm relearning this year. I'll say that. And for me, it's
what?
it's
Why did you?
not from what I saw.
it's staying true to my word to me.
I can't stand.
That's the same look my friend gave me the other day. I'm just saying.
Probably
gonna be
for the same reason.
I was like, I just
Yeah.
want him to finish the statement. It's
Like
It's
you
just-
said,
bro, it's just a snap, bro.
cool. That shouldn't be on the phone. It's
He's
nasty.
You
Brilliant.
right. You right.
That's how it starts. It's just a snap.
And the thing is, I didn't even know what it was, so I saw the forehead, and I was like, wait a minute.
that's rude.
It's facts.
But yes, setting boundaries.
like, if someone got a big forehead, they got a big forehead, right?
That's why I got
Yeah,
this
but
hat
Rihanna's
on.
still pretty.
Who?
Rihanna cold.
Yeah, Rihanna tough. That's not even
Don't compare.
close.
Yeah.
They say bad girls got big foreheads.
You just made that up.
No.
I'm joking.
Rihanna said that.
Really? Oh, well, I get it. Yeah, she better trademark it. But, like, okay.
Wait, what were you just saying?
He said-
I think I was gonna add to.
No, I was just saying, like, I'm learning boundaries and staying true to the word that, you kept to yourself, because boundaries ain't for other people. Boundaries are for you.
Mm-hmm.
Discipline is the highest form of self-love.
Yeah, and I think like, and what I've in the past or recently been trying to do is like please a lot of people, like make you happy, make you happy, make you happy. But in the midst of that, if I'm making you happy, I'm pissing her off.
Yeah.
But then in the midst of all that, I'm pissing myself off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, respectfully, fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
I got to do what makes me happy. And if y'all don't like it, y'all the ones with the problem, not me.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
And that's where those boundaries got to come back in.
I also think that, like, as much as, because I know I'm willing to meet people where they're at. And I feel like that's where I kind of relate to you of, like, you know, because you said that the way that, like, you receive the love that people can give. Like, you don't really, like, try to challenge it too much. And for me, it's like, I'll meet you where you're at because I know that you can only give me so much, but doesn't mean I'm always going to, like, accept all of that. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean that, like, I know that you're the friend for this and that and whatever that may look like. But what I also will say is when you said something about discipline is the highest form of self-love. And I used to have, I swear, I have a picture of it still. At my old place, when I'd wake up, I made a poster and I wrote, learn to discipline your disappointment. And I woke up to that every single morning. It was the first thing that I saw. And I swear it made such a difference because I feel like I have not been disciplining my disappointment. I feel like I've honestly, like...
Can you elaborate on that?
Disciplining your disappointment.
Yeah.
So, like, if somebody doesn't show up in the way that you want them to show up or that you hope that they will show up, sometimes it's like you have to break it down. Like, did I communicate my needs? You have to break it down of, is that person actually even able to show up in that way?
It's about expectations.
Yeah.
Got you.
No, it's about communication.
That too.
Like, that's the big thing.
Expectation and communication, I will say.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people, especially, so when you start talking, this is what irks me. Like, when people start talking about dating and, like, what they expect from people, but they're not willing to communicate their expectations or their standard, and then the person doesn't meet them, now they just feel some type. Whereas, like, well, maybe they just had no idea. Like, this person, me, I've been on this world 32 years. I've never been to Canada. Like, we probably have...
We what? We have
completely different perspectives on life, right? Of like how we were raised, how we receive certain things. So, yeah, like if this is hypothetical, like if we were talking and it's just like, well, I'm expecting this nigga to open the door. I'm expecting the nigga to bring flowers.
You know,
but like you've never said this. It's just like, well, no, nigga, like that's not what I grew up with. I grew up with two people who were fucking cohabitating for 25 years. So like, I don't fucking know what y'all want. Like, you can tell me, and if that's what makes you happy, cool. I don't need it, but if you need it, I got you. But like, if you don't say that, and now you just feeling some type, and you just sitting in your bubble, like, fuck this nigga don't care about me. Like, is that? I don't think that's my problem.
I also think people have to, like, you just reminded me of something. Like, you have to really be honest with your, like, whoever you have in your life, whether, like I said, platonic or, you know, intimate,
like Spencer.
about just like, because like you said, like if we were like the guys that I've met out here, this is what I will say. They're very different than the guys that I've met when I was like back in Canada. And, you know.
How so?
Like good different, bad different?
Just different.
Like that's what I'm going to leave it at.
Unique.
Unique. And I think that oftentimes, like, I find myself something. I'm very like I like to communicate. I'm very big on communicating. Like, if you can't communicate
effectively,
like it really bothers me. But I'm also very impatient. So like I'm the type of person who.
No, he's like, how does that work?
No, because no.
I told you what I said, and now you're not listening. I don't want to hear it no more.
No, because what I mean by impatient is like, I want to communicate now. Like, let's say you're like, like let's say you're like one of the people who like, like if you're somebody who like needs space, I really, really have to work on being okay with that silence and like that processing time.
Yeah,
And
you fucking hate me.
I wish she was at the
like,
live podcast because I said the same shit.
Yeah, it's hard for me. Like, I'm going to be real. And I think it's been an issue because I've been cut off by people, for it.
Nah.
I'm
Because
only laughing because literally.
she's like, fuck him.
I just know for a fact, like, I'm probably going to post some of this. And if some of the people that I'm thinking of watch it, niggas going to be like, yeah, that's why I didn't talk to you no more.
But they still follow you?
Yeah.
She said, I'm a model, remember? You see them pics?
Right.
No.
You see them pics?
You gotta have
I
people
only
do this to
see
the
their
mic.
downfall.
I only made that like this.
Yeah, it was doing that earlier.
There
That's
you go.
it. What?
Yeah.
What? Can you hear me?
Nah, you
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I'm only saying that because, listen, I'm not conceited, but I'm a confident
confident.
woman,
There you
People
go.
gotta watch their downfall if they missed out on you.
and I will block you, but I'm gonna let
But you
you.
can also watch the show.
You can watch the show.
Front row.
You can watch the show. I will FedEx you some popcorn, like, you know what I mean. But I
You
definitely
giving gifts?
Yeah, absolutely, because
Hey, you.
it's just we're going up. We're not going down.
I like that.
Period.
But yeah.
I do wish you were at the last live podcast because I said that. It drives me up a freaking wall when, like, there's an issue right now that we could talk about, but people need to take 5 to 7 business days.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, like, by the time you want to talk about, I don't give a fuck.
Literally.
I do not care.
I swear.
And so now you want to talk about, like, bro, we could have talked about this a week ago. Like, fuck your feelings.
And that's how I feel, I swear, and I know the most I'm going to give you is 24 hours. After 24
That's
hours.
crazy.
Nah.
Is it? Why is that
It
crazy?
is.
You know why? You know
Who-
why I don't think
who
that's
are
crazy?
you?
I'm gonna give
Who
2
are
bus-
you?
2 to 3
Who-
business days, but
This
that's
is
but,
my
like,
thing,
Who
though.
are you to rush somebody else's healing process?
It's not healing.
Communication.
Yeah, some people just
So if I
can't talk.
communicate and just be like, "Yo, I need a day or two. I need 3 days."
If you say-
maybe you piss me off and I don't want to talk to you.
No, if you tell me that
That's
you need
communicating
2
that.
or 3 days,
you just said you got 24
no.
hours.
I'm
Hold
saying
on.
you communicate.
if you communicate that. If you do
Yeah.
not communicate that you need that time, and I'm just sitting here.
So what if I communicate I need a week? That's too much time.
That's a dog.
that we're gonna have a problem.
Find you someone else to play with.
That's like, no, I genuinely, honestly, I'm going to just say this because I really don't really care if this person has whatever.
Fuck that
I
dude.
had a situation where they would literally take days at a time to like respond. And it ended up making me feel like I was
Respond like into an argument or just in general?
in general.
Oh, that's just weird business.
And this was somebody that, I was intimate with, and this was somebody that I was like intimate with for like a couple of months. You know what I mean? It wasn't like just some random person. And every time we'd have a conversation, it would always be back to communicating. And I would always say, you don't have to communicate with me at every single point of the day, but just at some point in the day or some point like within at least 2
I got
days.
that.
You know what I mean? Like, even though you are busy, I am busy too. We're also grown.
Ain't nobody that busy.
Nobody's that busy.
Especially if you like posting
and
they just doing everything
like you
else,
can't be, you
like,
can't
He
be.
just wanted, and that was it.
No, and the thing
that's
is,
fine, communicate.
and the thing is, that's okay because I also have had a lot of friends with benefits situations, and I've also had a lot of like sexual situations because I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. I'm very comfortable with myself. I'm a grown woman. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? So,
Oh, he got that one.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
but I just don't like when people aren't like honest fully with themselves about where they're at.
Yeah.
And then they kind of, I feel like, project that onto you.
Yeah, they try to think like they're okay with what you tell them.
Yeah.
And then they realize they're not okay with it. And then they try to force what they are okay with onto you. And it's like, I said what I fucking said.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stand on that.
Yeah. Like,
So if you don't like that,
I'm going to just give y'all one example because, like I said,
dope.
I don't care if this person sees it. But
Uh-oh.
this was something that, you see how I got comfortable?
Shit.
ooh,
You know what's
So-
funny? Like, there's certain times when she don't know how to talk to somebody, but when she wants you to hear some shit, hey, listen, we right here with it.
I'm going to speak real nice and demure and clear for you.
Very cute.
But I need you to
Very
hear this.
So with that same person, there was a point where I had told them because I wanted to see that person before they were going to go somewhere. And so I was like, oh, like I'll drive you to the airport. And the airport at the time, you know, was a very far drive. Mm-hmm. In my mind, when I thought about it for a couple hours after I said, oh, ain't no way I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to Uber the person. The Uber came out to be $150.
Yeah, that's gangster.
And I Ubered them because to me, like, money is an object. Like, I don't really put too much stress on it.
Hold $1.
I don't know you like that, but cute.
Oh, shit, I see you got two.
Facts.
That's my lucky $2 bill. But yeah, so I Ubered them to the airport. They got to the airport. They never messaged me. Then I messaged them and I was just like, you know, hope you have a good trip, whatever. They came back, like they were gone for like the whole trip that they were gone, didn't say a single thing, came back, nothing. And I was like, so then that's when I messaged him and I said, you could have said thank you, B, for like the ride to the airport or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's like, and it was like constant conversations where it's like, I feel like I'm talking too much, but I'm not talking too much. You're just being disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know?
You
like,
was in a group chat. Shorty just paid for my Uber to the airport,
probably.
bro.
I'm too nice though. I already know that. Like,
I can't get $1.
When
I can't get
I'm too nice to the guys that I'm talking to.
And I can't get $1.
I ain't talking to you.
she said, you can't communicate, nigga. No.
Yeah.
Emotional ass nigga.
She don't even know that about you yet.
Yeah.
He takes too long to respond. We would never get along.
Nah, that's different.
So do you like texting or talking on the phone?
I like talking on the phone.
It's
I like to
a
hear
texting
people's
nigga.
voices. I'm a voice
Nah,
person.
it depends who you are. It depends who
And if
you
I don't
are.
like your voice,
if
I'm
I
not
like you, I don't mind talking
That's
to
true.
you.
Yeah, he was on the phone too. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
If I like you, I don't mind talking to you. If I don't know you or don't really like you, don't fucking call me. There's nothing that you telling me on the phone that you can't tell me through a text message.
There's a lot of people like you, and like me,
I hate them.
No, I don't hate them, but I'm gonna pick up this phone and make this an uncomfortable conversation. They be like, "Hello," I'm like, "Yeah, what up?" They're like,
I got a question to ask you, but I got to ask you off camera.
Oh my.
What?
"Oh, because he's got to paint the picture."
Yeah,
But you know what it is, Jacob and I.
Ask. I don't care.
No,
it's not about
It can't
you.
be on the podcast.
Yeah,
is it like
it's more of like an
R-rated?
opinion.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Jacob and I have
an
different
after
ways of
show.
pursuing people.
Oh no! Is that what the direction you're going about?
I'm not pursuing you.
No, I know that.
Respectfully,
Relax.
no.
Respectfully.
She said, "I'm with the toxic nigga right
You're
now."
you're too Puerto Rican for me.
That's crazy. That's crazy. We gonna end this shit.
I
before
like
we get
I like
canceled.
my meat dark, extra
That's
crispy.
crazy.
Yo,
That is not where we were going.
that's
This is
that's
insane.
the second time.
Well, the other one's just stupid.
This is nuts.
I'm very sarcastic. If you
That's
haven't
crazy. I'm at a loss of words.
Beautiful gowns. Beautiful
That's
gowns.
crazy.
Beautiful gowns.
That's
Whoa.
crazy.
That
I
was
don't even know what to say.
I just, wow.
I ain't never been called too Puerto Rican before.
Ooh,
Oh, I was like,
that's a nice tattoo.
That's wild. All right, yeah. So I think it's a great time to end the fucking episode. I'm practicing self-care right now. I'm setting the boundary. It's time to end this shit. 'Cause I don't want.
It's a wrap. cut it.
Yeah, I don't want to start turning up on niggas, and then they gonna be, oh, this nigga wild, and now I'm
nigga's
wrong.
What, you about to turn up on me?
No, I would
No.
never.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
But
chill out. I just met you.
I'm just making sure you don't want that smoke.
No, trust me, I'm a chimney.
yo,
Ooh, wow. Look at the time.
I'm a chimney.
She said I don't want smoke.
I was
gonna
gonna say chimchimery. But yeah, no. Basically, Jacob and I have two different ways of approaching people. I could be a little aggressive, I guess, but like
What do you mean a little aggressive?
because I'm intentional about it. No,
Zoom in on that face.
because
especially like, you gonna get this work whether you want it or not.
whoa,
Whoa!
hold
Hold
on.
on. Because y'all took all that. Y'all took that and ran.
Because it sounded crazy. Listen, I'll clarify. I'm very intentional. Like if we make eye contact, we find each other attractive, I'm gonna come up and say something. You know what I'm saying?
What if I'm like, how do you know if somebody's attracted to you if they're just looking at you?
I can tell by eye contact.
They give the eye.
For sure.
Okay, they give you the eye. Because sometimes there's just something in my eye.
Which is cool. And if I come up and you're not interested, let a nigga know. But like, my thing is, I'm aggressive to the point where it's just like, nah, like, what are we doing? Like, cool. Are we
Like, what are we doing right now?
like, listen.
I've stopped talking to somebody because of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks. But like, yo, is we about to go get food? We about to go
Yeah,
get drinks?
different
Nah.
strokes for different folks.
I'm just like, nah. But like, you made it seem like either we fucking or I'm fucking. That's how it's
Yeah, you made it sound very
No Bill Cosby.
very
Chill
not
out,
demure.
No
Yes.
Bill Cosby. That's not what I meant. No
One
Diddy.
thing
None
I
of that
teach y'all,
fuck
it's always
shit.
about consent.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But like, communicative over here. I got no
Yeah.
problem with it.
Yeah. You're straightforward.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Straight shooter.
cause like if I have to do this whole sugarcoating shit, now I'm gonna manipulate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So on how to get her
Emotional
podcast,
man.
I don't know
ask
how-
for consent and don't manipulate. That's a wrap.
I don't know how I feel about how that was delivered.
Yeah, it was a little
I'm gonna tell you the story after, and
Yeah.
it'll give you more context.
Yeah. But what I will say to that though is like
wait.
the reason I had cut somebody
I said one could hope.
the reason I had cut somebody off was because they were like very passive aggressive about like their approach. It was like very like, I want the best for you, but like I want to fuck. Like
Oh,
it was
that's
just
crazy.
like, and it was like it was just very like hot and cold, and I don't like that. Like as much as I am,
No, I was looking at my phone.
Sagittarius.
as much as I am a very like open person, and I am very sexual and stuff like that and comfortable, like I don't like when somebody is like genuinely like being thirsty for like it's just like
It's so-
just like
Or they use like fake genuineness.
like,
to
yeah,
Oh, so
cover
you
up
gonna
the
love this
thirst.
story?
So
like
this,
they were not being themselves and they were acting like they were,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm like, yo,
weird.
I can smell that shit from a mile away.
see, that's
like I
weird.
don't like
Yeah,
that.
they being weird.
so that is the balance that Jacob and I talk about all the time, because Jacob, I've never been a thirsty nigga in my life. Like even when people be showing me people,
Wait till you hear this story. This story is the epitome of thirsty.
I mean,
Oh, wait,
I
is
was
this what
thirsty
you
one
was, like,
time.
telling him to try to
When he was
say
telling
in
me
the
to,
group
no,
chat?
when he was telling me to call the girl.
yeah,
Yeah, but that wasn't being thirsty.
That's
bro,
thirsty.
I've
No,
never
It's
been
not. Some
thirsty
women
in
actually
my
like
Yo,
the
all right.
directness. They don't want passive. They want you to just be direct.
Yeah, tell
Wait,
me,
wait,
tell
wait,
us-
wait, wait, I need the
No, no, no.
context.
Let's okay. We're gonna end this shit so we can talk about this.
No,
'cause-
we let
No.
fucking end the podcast with the story. Nah,
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
all right. So
Story time.
we sitting in the bar,
Yeah.
right? And some attractive girls over there talking, whatever. Was
all
over there.
We
right?
all used to go to a gym together, but we don't know each other.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we slide on the girl. We start talking. Yada yada. It's two ladies, us two.
Yeah.
Right. So then I'm like, before we even go over there, I was like, oh, shorty's kind of cold. Like I kick it to her.
Yeah.
So we go over there. Spencer's like, so are you guys coming to the live podcast? More smooth than that.
Yeah.
Right. But he was
Yeah,
like,
Let him cook. Let him
Yeah,
cook.
yeah, there's components missing.
right,
Keep
right.
going.
But the conversation is flowing, right?
Yeah.
He invites them to the live podcast. They're like, I don't know, like, what are you guys gonna talk about? So we start having like a conversation as if we're on the podcast.
Yeah.
And the conversation goes smooth, right?
Yeah.
So then Spencer from there is like, all right, cool. Like, are y'all gonna come?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know. One was like, I got a birthday. The other one was like, I'm watching my kid, blah, blah, whatever.
No.
Right. So you could have just said that, right?
Yeah.
So then
But
from
say that with your chest.
right. So then from there, I was kind of already getting the vibe, right?
Yeah.
And when we told them we had a podcast, she was like, oh, I'm gonna follow you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, bet you're gonna follow us. I'll slide in your DMs. We cool.
Yeah.
Right. Casual approach. I ain't about to go too hard.
Yeah.
This nigga.
So you have to, because of what you just said, you have to say what I said, like, and how it
What'd
turned
you
out.
say?
Got you. All right, bet. So because of this, I was just, because I know my nigga. Like he doesn't like getting people's numbers. He will DM you for fucking ever. My bad.
First of all, ain't nobody DM nobody forever. But go ahead.
All right, so I'm just like, yo, get the nigga's number. Get a number. He's like, oh yeah, we can do Instagram. Da, da, da. Like, oh shit, we follow each other. All right, cool. And in my head, I was like, yo, so let's be honest. Like, you're an attractive woman, obviously. I bet you niggas slide in your DM all the time. she was just like, yeah. I was like, so it's probably possible that if he go to message you, you might miss it. Like, yeah. I was like, all right, bet. So can we be adults and exchange numbers?
So give him your number and he'll text you the information.
No. I was like, so is it cool if we text you and let you know? She was like, yeah. I was like, all right, Jacob. Like,
right, but at that point, like it's the ships is already sailed. Whatever,
I don't
right?
think it did.
So then hold on.
I feel like he alley-ooped you.
So he alley-ooped me. I get the number, right? So I text her like a couple days later, like, hey, here's the info. Bye. It was nice meeting you, yada, yada, whatever, right? We have a conversation, then it dies down, right? Then I text her probably like a couple days after that.
Yeah.
Another conversation, then it dies down, right? So then the third time I text her,
let's get ice cream.
right?
Sorry.
I said that?
Yeah, you like it. All right, cook.
So the third time I text her, right, she don't respond, right? Cool, whatever. The nigga's like, yo, text her again. Blah, blah, but say this. So we going on in the group chat about what's the right thing to say, right? I text her, she don't respond. This nigga, well, now you got to call her. Now you got to call her. I done already had 3 conversations and been ignored twice, and now you want me to call. I said, bro, that's thirsty. She's already made it clear.
I didn't know she aired you twice. I thought you were still like in the. I thought like you asked her to get ice cream. The dynamic of how it happened was interesting, but keep going.
So then I was like, bro, I'm not calling nobody that's thirsty. Like if we were talking, right, and it was what it was, or if I would have bagged you like on my own accord organically, we having another conversation. But the way in which I got the number and then everything transpired afterwards, I'm like, bro, I'm not calling this girl. I don't even know her like that. She gonna look at her phone like, why is this thirsty nigga calling me?
Yeah.
And he's like, that's not thirsty. I said, Spencer, that is the thirstiest thing you can tell me to do right now.
Yeah.
That's thirsty or not?
Honestly, I'm probably the worst person to ask that because
she want a phone call.
Because
after 5 texts,
I'm bad. Okay, so let me tell you.
So you like thirsty niggas?
No. Hold on. That is thirsty, and let me tell you how I know that is thirsty.
Yeah, right.
Let me tell you how I know that is thirsty.
Okay.
Because I have been parched. And when I say that, like I have, like the thing is, I have this thing where like I don't care like how something looks or comes off.
You like Spencer? You ain't got no shame.
I don't have any shame.
That's crazy.
So
I
for
got
me,
shame.
I literally have before, and it's a little embarrassing, but I'm gonna say it anyways. But like I literally called a guy a couple times, and after texting him a couple times.
That should get me excited.
Because man. For me, but the way that I look at it is like, personally, like I'm not trying to sound weird or anything, but I feel like you should be flattered that I'm giving you that attention because that person, because typically I don't really go after people that I know don't already want me. And I wasn't giving that person that attention. I honestly,
if you like me, fuck you.
But hold on.
What's your friend like?
But hold on. Again, if I would have got the number organically, we're having a whole nother conversation.
Yeah,
did he throw me a lob?
He tried to help you, but she didn't want to. She didn't want you, and I'm gonna tell you that from the jump.
Thank you.
Because
I told him that from the jump.
The reason I'm gonna say that is because if I find somebody attractive, if a girl wants somebody like. As soon as you invite, sometimes we want to go on rides with guys for no reason. You're going to the store,
Bro,
I'm coming.
Thank you.
So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like if somebody's inviting you to have a deeper conversation or to connect, and you don't even want to do that, you don't.
And
listen,
but that's what I told him. I was like,
you
bro,
don't want him.
Shorty not even feeling me. He was like, nah, bro, you know that, which I appreciated. He was being real positive and shit, but I knew that. This nigga talking about some. Call her, FaceTime her, find out where she lives, and send her some fucking flowers. Like, first of all, can't say all that.
I was gonna say,
yeah, no, but don't ask me because I've done worse. I've pulled up.
But that's Thursday. Oh, see, this is crazy.
Yo, one of my exes said that she pulled up to my house after we broke up. I was like, what if there was a car there? Like, what would you have done other than got your fucking feelings hurt? Like, I would have went sick. But anyways.
Oh, I could tell you what she would have done. Because
she would have left crying.
No. I will sit there and I will watch for a little bit.
You can watch the shadows in the window. Like, damn.
I'll call.
used to do that movie.
I will call. And if I know where like certain things are, like I'll check the room lights and I'll check the living room light. Oh, I am a little bit like
that Canadian
I'm
shit.
a, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hell
it's
nah.
just honestly,
She's passionate.
I just want to say that I'm working through this, and I just want to say that I was with somebody who just maybe encouraged like this person. Yeah, and I feel like honestly. They made me realize
encouraged what
me
psychotic behavior,
like toxic shit. Like I feel like I got off on it. Like I like wanted to argue. I wanted to
because they want to make you. They just want to know.
Like we would argue and then we would
do the do.
It's
That's
like the makeup
toxic.
sex is all.
All right, y'all. This is getting crazy.
sorry.
And K
Never
Bar
mind.
is in charge, so we can still slide.
Loving you.
All right. On that note, guys, this was a great episode. We have our 15 seconds of fame. So here on the How Did I Get Here podcast, you get 15 seconds to talk your shit about anything, nothing, or whatever we talked about. Drop your tags. Shout out your toxic ex. Tell that nigga to leave you alone because he's crazy. Whatever you want to do with the next 15 seconds, they are yours.
Do you want to go first or not?
I don't want to go first.
I figured Ash.
I don't want to go first either.
I guess I'll go first.
Woo! 44, that's you.
Get some cold cuts. Get some cold cuts. Well, this was one of the longer episodes. It kind of flew by though. I ain't gonna hold you.
For sure.
It was funny.
Yeah. I'm not the
There
one.
was some gems though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not the just some. I'm not the one who invites people back. But if Jacob says you can come back, you can come back.
You can come back. But sort through that shit you was just talking about.
Wait, what?
That
My
shit
dad
sound
said he could
crazy.
come back, you come back.
Wait. What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
No, I say you could come back, but like keep working on your shit.
Oh,
like,
I know. But the thing is, I'm gonna own my shit.
I was like, is he in a fucking play date, nigga?
My mom said if you can come back, you can
Come back. You can come back.
Right, you can come back. It's okay.
I fuck with you.
I'm gonna talk my shit and own my shit.
Good.
And
We appreciate that. Women these days don't know accountability. They just crazy and thinking.
Hold on. See, we gonna continue this conversation
Okay,
if you keep going.
Sorry.
Because you said women, that's nuts. I know a lot of niggas don't hold accountability.
People, my
There
bad.
you
2024. All of them.
Damn, that's how you feel about me.
Not you, Ash.
Especially
you
you,
are the golden
no, I'm
standard,
joking.
Ash.
He lying.
You remember this morning when you like?
I know y'all both hate me.
You remember
not
today,
true.
this morning in the group chat, he was like, "I'm not gonna talk today."
Right.
I felt like you was in the mood.
No, y'all got
I
that.
wasn't. I
I
literally
felt
just
like you was
I
going
can
through
focus on
something
my
and you was
notes.
taking it out on us.
First of all,
Never.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Do
I was kind of
that.
sad. I almost text you on the side. Like, is everything okay?
I was just like, oh, I could focus on notes because I feel like my notes have been slacking a little bit.
It's okay.
You got so sick about my notes.
Trash.
I ain't gonna hold you. No, hold on.
Nah, zoom in on the camera. I got some shit to say. I got
she
some
mentioned
shit
it.
to say.
We was at the bar,
This
right?
is what I'm talking about. Y'all be acting like Spencer be saying, tell y'all he like me and we're cool and shit like that. That was proof right there that he don't like me.
No, that's not true.
If y'all fuck with me, the first lady, comment.
This is gonna
Comments
be a poll.
this man.
You think Spencer
Okay.
gonna fuck with me? No. So what happened was I was at
Right.
the bar and they were asking like, "Yeah, what was the last podcast about?" I was like, I have no idea. So I was like, "Fuck it, let me go through the Google shit, like see the notes." And I was just like, I was like, I still can't tell you what happened. But
I title all of them.
love you, Ash.
You know what?
The notes aren't for me; they're for Brian anyway. So and Jacob. So
I just, I'm putting in my resignation. This is crazy.
that's crazy. So my 15 seconds of fame.
Your second half of your second of fame.
I love everybody, even if you can't love me properly. It's okay. I give enough love for everyone to go around. So my quote is from Winnie the Pooh. You are stronger than you seem, braver than you believe, and smarter than you think you are.
Winnie was so wise.
That was actually Christopher Robbins who said it to Winnie, but niggas got a rumbly and they tumbly. I'm trying to go to K-Bar. Freaky ass. You 69 guy.
I like that.
Shout
I
out
can
to
send it to
Winnie.
you.
Who's next?
I don't like it that much, but I do like it.
Yo. What's your 15 seconds? Crazy.
I'm just joking.
She's not.
It's not even that funny, Ash.
I'm sorry, but she said some shit tonight that I'm like, the inner asshole in me is like, I said that shit too if I was being an asshole in this moment. I fuck with it. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna. Can I share like something I wrote?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because he, because I feel like at the end of the day,
No, what was the hey?
I say he.
Oh, he.
It's just my like weird like
Quirk?
Yeah.
Got it.
You still sent it to me?
Yeah.
I said it. Oh, never mind.
Fuck. That's the asshole in me.
What you said?
I would still said that shit anyway.
I'm screaming.
Just so you can see it.
But I know I got a lot of work to do, but I do believe that as long as I, own my stuff and try to work on my stuff and I'm authentic and honest with myself and the people around me, I feel like I might be okay, Mm-hmm. But this I wrote because I wrote it when I wanted to remind myself. I never experienced it, but I wanted to remind myself what falling in love would feel like. So it goes, stranger, how do you know if it's real love? And then it says me, which is me speaking, obviously. And I say, he feels like a breath of fresh air when I forget to breathe. He feels like peace to me. He brings me peace, even on our bad days when words have lost us. A simple glance is enough for us to know that silence isn't our end. Should I start again? Because I feel like I'm
not. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, I think you dropping bars.
Just the right. I know. A simple
now
glance.
You gotta start.
Okay, I'll start again. My bad. Okay.
Bry's like, fuck this.
We got so much battery.
Okay, my bad. Okay. He feels like a breath of fresh air when I forget to breathe. He feels like peace to me. He brings me peace. Even on our bad days when words have lost us, a simple glance is enough for us to know that silence is not our end. Just the right amount of space that we need right now. He looks at me like I'm the most precious thing that he's ever seen, and he treats me like I'm the strongest person he knows. There's not a moment where I feel like he hasn't seen my heart or he doesn't know my heart. If anything, he's always looking for ways to show me what my love feels like. It's a blessing to be loved by someone who sees you, but most importantly, somebody that wants you to be seen, but by yourself first. So you don't settle for the boy that hasn't learned how to be a man. You aren't his teacher or his healer. You can always extend compassion to others, but don't be a resting place for broken men with bruised egos. Make room for the ones who bring you ease. Fall in love with a man who recognizes the beauty in you and the one who sees your heart. So when you ask me, how do I know it's real? The simple answer is, I know because I am no longer holding my breath and I am set free.
I like that. Women should read that before all their dates. For real. They wouldn't fall for such fuck ass niggas.
I mean, I wrote it and I still have to learn how to believe it. So,
That's a fact.
Easier said than done, but it's just a reminder to self.
Do you write a lot?
I do. I love writing.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
We don't like J.K. Rowling?
Black people don't, but I love her movies.
Who is that?
Well, they're not her.
She's the author of Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I get it.
She racist?
Racist as fuck. What? Like,
everything that isn't is.
but you know what it is? I appreciate her because she don't hide it. Like, yeah, I don't like y'all niggas. Y'all like my shit. I don't fuck with y'all.
Wait, she's racist? What'd she do?
This was like a whole scandal.
Yeah, what?
You know how you were
I
saying...
feel like that's like asking if Trump is racist. It's like...
Wait, you knew she was racist too?
I'm just saying.
You cover it ass.
No, I was here for it. I'll be like, yeah, girl.
You know how you earlier were saying like certain things in pop culture you just don't be knowing?
Yeah. Fair enough.
I don't be knowing nothing.
I got some
Yeah.
friends who are
I
like
know.
Harry Potter fanatics.
I feel
I like Harry
like
Potter.
Wait, what'd she do though?
She pretty much had a press conference saying that I don't remember specifically, but basically saying she don't like black people. She thinks the LGBTQ people are like ridiculous. She basically was just speaking her mind, which like I ain't mad at. Like
I too wasn't.
You still wrote your ass off.
Like, okay, I just don't fuck with you like that anymore. But I still like the work that you.
Yeah.
did. Harry Potter.
I ain't even know
but she from
that.
a different culture. Like
She is.
Where's she
but
from?
it's also crazy too because
across the pond.
the whole like Dumbledore with like the spin-off series where like his whole secret.
Fantastic Beast.
Yeah, no, it was before that when it was just strictly on Dumbledore and his whole secret was about allegedly like he was gay. But I was like, how's he allegedly gay if J.K. Rowling hates gay people? and everybody else can.
This shit crazy. Let's end this shit because I'm.
Yeah, it was a
Well,
whole. I
Ash
just
gotta
had
go.
questions.
No, I know.
My bad.
My 15 seconds of fame is I'm gonna say sorry that I write shitty notes. I'll try to do better.
We coming up on 2 hours.
Facts.
Yeah, I was like, whoo, we get to the thick of it.
Y'all niggas got shit to
But
say
my
today.
15 seconds of fame is I definitely want to push myself more to tap back into my self-love bag because I feel like during COVID, I really entered into my self-love bag and I was like, wow, this is what I know is my self-love that I want to then expect from others. And not that I kind of fully strayed away from it, but I think just getting back and really reacclimating myself into society because I took like a little hiatus even after COVID. But just getting back to like my self-love roots. So if you feel like you've drifted off, get back into your self-love roots, y'all.
Word. I'm gonna keep this nice, short and simple. Thank y'all for being here. The best podcast team in the state, the best production place, an amazing guest. I think I was told to tell you can come back and shit. So you cool.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, no problem. We got it. My 15 seconds is the best thing about problems is that they always come with solutions.
Absolutely.
So don't be afraid to face your shit, solve your shit, and also follow our stuff because we're the best podcast in CT. And when we blow, you don't want to say you missed out. So don't do that dumb stuff.
And don't see niggas out talk about you love the podcast and you haven't been sharing our shit.
Or following or none of that. Bro, just wait on it. Don't wait. Get with us now because it's a wrap.
This is a
We
very,
the
very confusing situation.